choices, including those about diet, do not stem from reason or knowledge, but rather from learning and training received from an early age. This is like a bakery clerk unconsciously acquiring the smell of cake, or how we naturally learn to speak our mother tongue. Our surroundings, parents, society, and culture constantly influence our perceptions, forming deep-seated views, also known as habits. These ingrained views dictate our choices. Even with food that we know is harmful, we struggle to break free due to habit, and may even find it enjoyable, as this feeling is the result of years of conditioning. Many nutritionists and experts, despite having correct knowledge, may also find it difficult to shake off the habits instilled in childhood. Therefore, the focus of this film is not merely to discuss diet, but to use diet as an entry point to expose the harm of incorrect views and how they lead us to unconsciously make self-destructive and self-harming choices. Our goal is to consciously reverse the faulty learning and training of the past few decades, using the correct views provided by science, and thereby make choices that are truly beneficial for our mind and body. Starting now, we will guide everyone to learn this step by step. The Invisible Killer at the Dinner Table. G-Day, mates. Welcome to this podcast episode brought to you by Vita Choice Limited. What if I told you that right now, 463 million people worldwide are battling a disease, and by 2045, that number will skyrocket to a staggering 700 million? Here's the real shocker. 90% of these cases could have been prevented. The culprit isn't some virus or bacteria. It's something we do every single day, eating. Specifically, the Western diet pattern: high fat, high sugar, high energy. This is what scientists call the triple threat. Act 1. How diet opens Pandora's box. Through carefully designed animal studies, scientists have uncovered a chilling, step-by-step truth about how diet triggers type 2 diabetes. Stage 1. The sweet trap. Weeks 1 to 12, the high-fat, high-sugar diet starts attacking the body. Weight soars, fat accumulates, and your insulin starts failing. This is called insulin resistance. Your blood glucose creeps up silently, and you've got no clue. Stage 2. The glucose toxicity bomb. Weeks 12 to 24, blood glucose keeps climbing, thick as golden syrup, destroying blood vessels. The pancreas desperately pumps out insulin until it's absolutely knackered. Chronic inflammation spreads like bushfire, and oxidative stress generates loads of free radicals, proper cell killers. Stage 3. Point of no return. Week 24, you see a massive death of pancreatic cells, leading to an official diabetes diagnosis. But by now, the claws of microvascular complications have already reached out. Act 2. The triple nightmare, the microscopic horror. Once diabetes sets in, the real nightmare has only just begun. High blood glucose acts like corrosive acid, attacking the body's most vulnerable microvascular system. 3 major complications strike like assassins, targeting your nerves, eyes, and kidneys. 1. Nightmare 1. Diabetic peripheral neuropathy, DPN. The problem: about 50% of people with diabetes will cop neuropathy. High blood glucose corrodes nerve axons like acid rain, starting from the toes in a march of death up the legs. The protective layer of nerves, the myelin sheath, gets destroyed. Meanwhile, the tiny blood vessels supplying the nerves get blocked, causing nerves to suffocate. The suffering. This leads to the double torture of pain and numbness. Early on, your toes lose sensation, like wearing thick socks, or you get mild pins and needles. Later, excruciating pain arrives, like thousands of needles or electric shocks. Eventually, wounds won't heal, leading to diabetic foot ulcers, and may ultimately lead to amputation, the leading cause of non-traumatic amputation globally. One patient described their feet feeling like they're on fire and being stabbed by thousands of needles. 2. Nightmare 2. Diabetic retinopathy, DR. The problem: over 1/3 of diabetics have retinopathy. High blood glucose kills retinal microvascular endothelial cells, making vessel walls riddled with holes. The retina cries out for help, releasing growth factors, but the newly grown vessels are like condemned buildings, fragile and prone to rupture. The suffering: this is the road from blur to darkness. At first, you might have occasional blurred vision. As it progresses, the new, fragile blood vessels grow wildly, leading to vitreous hemorrhage, where everything goes blood red, and retinal detachment. The outcome is permanent blindness. A patient lamented that after the damage, they can no longer see the fine details of colors. Their dreams have shattered. 3. Nightmare 3. Diabetic nephropathy, DN. The problem: about 1/3 of diabetics develop kidney disease, and it's the leading cause of end-stage renal disease. High blood glucose acts like a corrosive agent, damaging the kidney's precision filtration plant. The filter mesh, glomerular basement membrane, thickens and hardens. The functional units, glomeruli, gradually get replaced by scar tissue, ultimately losing all function. The suffering: this is the road of no return to chronic kidney failure. Early stages have no obvious symptoms. As it worsens, you get heavy protein in the urine, edema, swelling, and frothy urine. The final outcome is end-stage renal disease, over 90% loss of kidney function, where you must have dialysis or a kidney transplant to survive. A patient in despair noted that their life is hijacked by the dialysis machine for 4 hours, 3 times a week, with massive medical bills. The pathogenic mechanisms: how diet becomes chronic poison. Let's dive into the microscopic world to see how the Western diet systematically destroys our bodies. 1. Hyperglycemic toxicity. Glucose sticks to proteins like glue, forming advanced glycation end products, AGEs. AGEs attach to vessel walls like rust, making blood vessels stiff and brittle. 2. Oxidative stress storm. High blood glucose activates enzymes that produce loads of free radicals, proper cell killers. These free radicals attack DNA, proteins, and lipids, causing massive cell death. 3. Chronic inflammation. The high-fat, high-sugar diet activates the immune system, releasing inflammatory factors that attack the blood vessel lining, vascular endothelium. 4. Lipid metabolism disorder. Lipotoxicity. Excess fatty acids accumulate inside cells, impairing the function of mitochondria, the cell's power plant. This causes energy failure in nerve, retina, and kidney cells, leading to programmed cell death. Act 3. The golden window for reversal. Animal experiments have revealed some crucial insights. Deadly combo. High-fat diet alone took 48 weeks for serious complications, but the high-fat plus high-sugar combination took only 24 weeks for serious complications. The combination is more lethal than single components. Time is the killer. In one experiment, after 12 weeks on a high-fat diet, insulin resistance and mild nerve conduction abnormalities appeared. The golden window. Astonishingly, in a murine model, switching immediately to a healthy diet after 20 weeks on a high-fat diet completely reversed neuropathy in 4 weeks and returned metabolic markers to normal in 8 weeks. However, if you waited until week 24 to change the diet, the nerve damage was already irreversible. Critical insight. Early intervention is paramount. There's a golden window period. Final act. Awakening and action. The truth is brutal. No current medications can truly reverse microvascular complications. Most only delay rather than stop the damage. Prevention is better than cure, and diet-induced diabetes is completely preventable. The 700 million diabetics in 2045 shouldn't include you. You still have a chance. Start today with these individual-level actions. Dietary revolution. Cut down on refined sugars and high-fat foods. Increase vegetables, whole grains, and quality protein. Control total energy intake. Exercise habits. Get 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise daily to improve insulin sensitivity. Regular screening. Have annual blood glucose checks after age 40 or earlier with a family history. Weight management. A 5 to 10% weight loss can significantly improve metabolism. Remember, the stabbing pain of neuropathy, the darkness of retinopathy, and the torture of dialysis can potentially be avoided in the choices you make today. Every time you choose healthy food, every time you decide to exercise, you're distancing yourself from that triple nightmare. May science's warning become the starting point of our action, not the end point of our fear. We will see you next time.